is alongside me. Rasa Vengi is the referee, and these two teams look evenly matched, but Canada certainly have current form.
Yeah, they do. The way that they performed in Wellington some 7 days ago, the big loss is Nate Hideyama, who you highlighted, Tony, but this American side, I think, are building nicely, and they'll enjoy the conditions and also plenty of support in the crowd.
Yeah, just make sure they're behind, yeah.
So it will be Canada to kick off.
I thought they said we could go. I thought they said
jump the gun. Rasta calls them back.
Well, it's unusual too, Tony, because Mike Fualifau is the man that's actually kicking off, so he's not normally used, hence the reason why he just kicked it.
Play the halfback.
There's Madison Hughes, captain of the USA team, and he looks in very good form. Scored an excellent try earlier on today, a crucial try against Argentina. Yes, Mike Fualifau.
We're still waiting for something more.
Samoan origins. His father, in fact, played for Samoa before meeting his wife while he was doing missionary work in Canada. So Fualifau kicks off, and the USA have it. Martin Yosefo takes it down. Niua moves it wide. Good hands there from Andrew Durutalo. Digging it out, Danny Barrett, so they'll have to start it from deep. Pace on the flanks. Isles is on the far side, so they'll work it up this flank, but another lackadaisical piece of play there. Niua couldn't take it cleanly, just battered it down. Harry Jones has it for Canada, and now Justin Douglas. Well, he is one of the form players in this Canada team, and he breaks them open for the first try.
His 30th of his career, second here in Sydney, and he's just electric. Just the way that he spotted the gap. Very little opportunities for Canada. First possession, just stepping on the inside, weak shoulder off Thomason, and gets the job done.
Well, he caught Thomason flat-footed. Remember, this came after USA just lost possession in a regulation passing move. But I really like the way this guy's playing at the moment, Willie. He's running strongly, he's running into space, and he's running with good speed.
Yeah, you're right on everything, Tony. In 57th try, my apologies, I don't know what I was reading, but he certainly knows his way to the try line.
We'll find out how many goals Mike Fualifau has kicked in his career, because he seems to have taken over from Hirayama as the designated kicker, and here he is. Gets it nice and high too. Didn't go the 10 though. Almost. It has to cross that 10-metre stripe. Doesn't matter if it crosses it, blowing back, although that's not going to happen today. Just a gentle breeze. USA, bit of a sloppy start here. Need to get something going. Folau Niua. Looks one way, then the other. Hughes darted off the other side, but they clear it up now for Danny Barrett. Imposing figure, Barrett. Takes play down towards the 22, Niua. Can they get it through the hands? Can they get it out to Carlin Isles? Can he do his thing on the outside? Good covering from Luke McCloskey. They keep it alive. Hughes bounce past to Niua. Nice delay. Opens up possibilities. And here's big Danny Barrett. Well, the Canadians have Zaruba, and the USA have Danny Barrett, similarly destructive players. And there he is, Danny Barrett. Chance for the USA to level it up. Yeah,
too earlier in the win against Argentina, but it was the pass that came out to Barrett that created the space. And then the big man, who's a loose forward in the 15-a-side game, says to the captain of Canada, Jones, get out of my way. I'm going in to score out. First try of this match. And he's got plenty of fans here too. There's a few Trump fans in the crowd.
Well, he won't be fired. Not after an effort like that. Danny Barrett. So, scores all locked up. Good start by Canada, good hit back, good strike back by the USA. Oh, brilliant work from the restart too. And now they're starting to crank it up. Barrett, well, ball went forward. Excellent work from the restart by Team USA. Ball right on the money. Almost created another opening.
Well, Josefo really got up and competed there. And then have a look at the ball out the back from Duratalo. That's the forward pass from Madison. It wasn't Hughes, it was actually Thomason. But here's an interesting stat, Tony. United States, 19 passes. Canada have yet to pass to a teammate.
Mind.
Of course, their try came from a turnover, a breakdown in the US passing, snapped up by Justin Douglas, who did it all on himself. McCloskey having difficulty clearing it away. Bit of pressure on Lucas Hammond, but he's bought himself a little bit of time here. And here is Mr. Do Everything, Mike Fuailefau. Now Barrett was the man, got over the ball, wins the penalty, and they take it quickly. Duratalo, now Niua, this time looking to stab it through. Ball rebounds away off Harry Jones. And, Jones going in, well, fighting for it, and then counter-rucking, but Niua has it under control for Team USA. They swing it to the left. Josefo, he stabs the kick through. Here's Carlin Isles. And getting back, though, Caleb Jordan. There'll be a high tackle penalty, though, against Isles.
Mid-neck area, high tackle.
Yeah, he knew he'd been nabbed.
Good turn of place. A pace shown by Jordan. Caleb Jordan to get back. Boy, that is no mean feat to try and outrun Carlin Isles.
Caleb Jordan, the man called into the squad to replace Nathan Hirayama. Those are big boots to fill. Hirayama had been playing sensationally well. Might have been an injection of speed that they brought into the squad.
Stay on the mark, please.
Line out, Moonlight. Oh, Barrett's beaten him to the punch. He's knocked it over the touchline, though, and so it'll be another Canada throw.
Come in, come in. Thank you.
Canada.
Guys, okay, time's
Fourth
up,
place
time's
in
up.
Wellington. They were
Time's
pipped
up.
by Scotland
Okay, guys,
in the third,
get
fourth
back
place
up the
player.
mark,
Got
please.
valuable
And do not
points
step across.
to move up to 12th on the table.
Across.
United States were disappointing in Wellington. Just ahead on the table in 11th overall. And they've got the ball here too from the line out. So Canada having trouble with their set piece. Can the USA cash in? Josefo away to Isles. The offload. Oh, he can't just finish them. He can make them too. Isles the offload. And Martin Josefo's try puts the USA in front.
Yeah, well, it came from the line out. The error from Canada initially, and then they didn't win it. The Americans keep it, and the man that we often see scoring tries, Isles, draws in two defenders, gives it back to Josefo. That's a great way to finish the first half.
Try scored by the man born in Hawaii. Now Madison Hughes has nailed that. Well, we've seen him do that before, haven't we, Madison Hughes? Josefo from Wahiawa in Hawaii scores the try, and for the first time the USA have the lead 14-7.
Okay, Brian, the kicker, please.
Niua past 400 points in World Series 7s in this tournament, and here he is on the ball. It's into a bit of a hole for Madison Hughes. He's got great speed. He really does scamper off the mark, Madison Hughes. Good work though from Fuailefau. Rips it away, says I'll have that, and here's Justin Douglas spinning. Well, Canadians will have to do it from deep. Here's Jordan moving it on. The chance now to break out. They keep the ball alive through Moonlight. This time, good work from, well, that was Stephen Thomason over the ball, wins a penalty.
Just they'll be exhausted, these teams. They've got an extra 60 seconds. There's Moonlight trying to free the ball. Thomason at all rights, and now USA go on the attack.
Yeah, 8.5 minutes of play. Can't end on a penalty, the half, so chance for someone to strike. Barrett puts the shoulder in. Immense strength. Niua. They swing it wide through Hughes. Isles, well, watches the pass go behind. Awkward. Canada, well, opportunity here to nab this. Harry Jones says, I got it. And now they can race away to score. Look out, here's Isles. No, Mike Fualafau able to stand in the tackle, offload it. And what a moment for Caleb Jordan. Well, the States had a chance to put it away. They didn't do it. And Caleb Jordan scores his first try in Sevens rugby. And what a time to strike.
Yeah, great work from Harry Jones at the breakdown, and the pressure came on. The mistake from Isles. They flooded that area, did the Canadians that were there. And then Mike Fualafau, he thought he was in a one-horse race. But Isles came at him, stayed true, brought him to the ground, and a wonderful moment for the young man to score his first try, one that he won't forget, and it brings Canada back in the match.
Yeah, Isles kind of had a hold of the hem of his shorts, which was enough to slow him down, not enough to prevent the try. Fualafau knocks over the conversion, and at half-time, Canada and the USA all locked up at 14 all. Niua, as you can see, the wind's just starting to get up here. It's a good indication. Have a look at his mop of hair. It's very still early on. It's a lovely day in Sydney now. Bright sunshine as the second half starts. Good scrap this. Great rivalry. Canada don't take it cleanly. It'll be a
first red,
scrum.
second white.
Knock on each way.
The main stat that stands out to me is the passes completed. 34 by Team USA, 5 to Canada.
Okay, crouch.
Not reflected in the scoring, though, is it?
Fine.
Canada really, as Mike Friday said, profited from 2 US mistakes. Niua looks for a runner. Try and create a bit of an opening. Carlin Isles, nothing really on Niua. Barrett. Oh, nice ball away. Beautiful ball away to Duratalo. And he's in. But what an offload. Stood and delivered. And the USA go back in front through Andrew Duratalo's try.
He's such a great player, Duratalo. You got the 2 big boys out on the flank from where you started it, so you push it wide and you ask Danny Barrett to go to work, draw in 2 defenders and show us a little bit of the Sunnyville Williams ball out the back. Duratalo hardly got out of second gear.
I'm not quite sure what Harry Jones was complaining about there. Perhaps the lack of cover. He was waving his arms around a little. But that's a fantastic offload. So, United States back in front, 19-14. Still plenty of time to play in this one, though. And you probably heard the cry of anguish. He thought it was going too far, but great diligent work on the far side. And it was by Danny Barrett, kept the ball in play. And now they can go on to the attack. Duratalo, and they send it out toward big Danny Barrett. Why not? He's making things happen. Lovely move. Another beautiful pass. Madison Hughes! And for the try, what a cracker!
He is one of the great captains. Try number 59 is second here in Sydney, and he had no right to score it because of lovely work initially from Barrett, as you mentioned, at the kickoff to keep the ball alive. They push it back down to where Barrett is standing, and then he goes to work again, drawing in 3 defenders. Hughes takes a short ball, too quick for Jones, but the sweeper coming across should have done better than that. And we're used to seeing players like Zach Test score tries like this. This is making American Sevens great again.
Well, that replay there just showed you the brilliance of Madison Hughes. He picked the angle, timed it to perfection, and Barrett, who has got some silky skills to go with his powerful bone-crunching style, delayed the pass to absolute perfection, nailed it, and Madison Hughes goes in for another one.
Let's go. 7.
Well, they're very good at this. And they've done it again. And once again, it's Danny Barrett. He is having a phenomenal game here. The big man on the far side of the field. Here's Isles. Shows a, well, that's a pretty awful pass. Muir feeds it back. Thomason. And here's the man of the moment, directing a little traffic. The big rig. Nice width on it now. And it's Patty slipping tackles and breaking clear, and away he goes. Well, they've broken out the USA. They're turning it on in the second half. And just a little nudge there from one of the Canadian players after the ball had been put down. I think it was Isaac Kay.
Well, that's his first touch of the ball as well, as the American fans look on. And Don Putty in traffic. Everybody drifted off him. They thought it was going to Wiles, and that's what created the gap there. The step, the missed tackle, and then he just pinned his ears back. First try for this man in Sydney, and it's come at a no better time. What a totally different team this USA team is in the second half.
Well, Isaac Kay, a bit of his bee in his bonnet, but yeah. Nice little friendly slaps around the back of the head. Great try scored by the little man from Park City, Utah, Don Putty. More great work. Gosh, they do that well. The ball gets put right on the spot for them. That time it was a more up the middle kind of a kick rather than the one out wide that they've favoured.
Time off.
But you can tell they really do work on those, the placement of their kicks, the timing of it. And no wonder they're leading the stats in that department.
Yeah, well, that's the whole reason they're leading, because it's right on the money. And even times when the ball looks like it's drifting out, players like Barrett and co make sure they tap it back in.
Fine.
Important win, this one, for the United States, because they've got Russia later on today. They feel they've now got a chance of topping this group. Only a minute left. It's not going to be enough time for the Canadians. They've still got a chance later on today. They'll have to beat Argentina, though, if they're to progress in the top half. Otherwise, they'll be in the Challenge Trophy. We wouldn't have been talking about that after their very good performance in Wellington last week. It's a bit more purpose about their play now, late in the game. And Lucas Hammond ghosting through, and it's Moonlight first, Daylight second. No one near him.
Try number 93 in his career, and he's just one of those players that just supports John Moonlight. But all the damage done by the Americans in the first 5 minutes of the second half. There's Moonlight just hurdling.
Time almost up. They will get one more opportunity to get points on the board, but not enough to win the game. Ball sits up nicely for Thomason, and he'll just bang it away into touch. Job well done. Not off to the best of starts, but they've come through strongly, the USA, and they have beaten Canada comprehensively in the end by 31 points to 19. France, Samoa coming up. I'll hand you over to the golden voice of Greg Clark.
Thank you, Tony. The check's in the mail.